Some of us like to plan and plan and plan, overplan. But when you overplan, you actually kind of restrict and limit your possibilities. A lot of people say, well, you have to create momentum today so you have a direction or a flow for tomorrow. And I get that. I think that that's good to create momentum in your life. But if you overplan, you actually limit the possibilities for personal growth. And you possibly are missing out on things that are right in front of you because you're telling yourself you just have to do this and that when things are not always on a schedule. You know, the world always does its own thing. Now, you may have your own desires and your own schedule, but that doesn't mean that it coincides with the world around you. Sometimes things just happen and you have to either adapt to it or you will suffer. And I see this a lot. There's like some people that want to plan every aspect of their life. And when I was a bit younger, I was a bit like that. I was fairly controlling. I still have some control issues. Let's just be honest. And a lot of us do, but it's one of those things that I've tried to relinquish a bit of that control and just say, okay, where am I at today? What can I do today? What is important today? And let's do that. And let's not be confined to what I put down on a piece of paper a month ago that my goal was today to do this, when life is totally different than a month ago when I wrote that down. So be open-minded to explore the possibilities of now. Look at the potentials that are presented right now. And there's nothing wrong with having some type of a rhythm or flow in your life, and you have that maybe by doing certain goals or by doing certain activities over time in a very consistent manner. Some people need that consistency. They need that rhythm. And so do that. But give yourself at least a few hours a day to explore the world around you. Explore yourself, explore others, just to look around. Sometimes, just going outside or going to a park, or what I'm doing right now, I'm just walking in my woods that's behind my house. I'm just walking in the woods, watching the leaves fall, and there's some magic to that. It's just crazy how interesting it is to watch the leaves fall and to look at all the different colors of leaves and watch the squirrels, dance around on the limbs, and to see the deer off in the distance, watching me watch them. There's a lot of very spiritual type of goings on all around us all the time. Sometimes I forget to look up. And when I do, I see some of the most beautiful clouds or sunshine, different sun rays coming through. There just seems to be almost heavenly. Sometimes I'll see birds that are just so majestic. The other day I looked up and saw a bald eagle right over me. Sometimes there's beautiful falcons and hawks and all kinds of birds. And if you don't look up, you don't see it. And so I'm saying, hey, look around yourself, look up, take a moment and get out of that tight box and be reminded of the change of the seasons here in fall of 2018, that there are cycles of everything, of nature, of our lives. And that sometimes we need to re-examine how we interact with the cycle of life. So this is a time for me personally, at this time of year, I like to kind of just step back and maybe even do it for a few days and kind of re-examine where I'm going in my life. Because if you don't take a look at where you're going, or at least how you're managing your life or how you are viewing the world, it will manage you. And before you know it, you are a slave to everything else. Or you are on autopilot, or you're just reacting to the world. Don't just react. Be the cause that things react to you. We have that type of power, believe it or not. I mean, humans are not just passive creatures. We're very creative. And so feel free to use that gift. As always, thanks for checking the video out. You guys take care.